Recently, we've seen the comeback to power of members of the gang of El Foro de Sao Paulo, on one hand, and on the other hand, a shift in the US and European Union foreign policy towards criminal regimes in the region, such as Ortega in Nicaragua, Díaz-Canel in Cuba, and Nicolás Maduro in Venezuela, encouraging appeasement and the acceptance of the permanence of these regimes in power. In the case of Venezuela, it has gone further. We're seeing how progressively is being dismantled elements of the maximum pressure strategy, sending confusing signals about the official US position. All this has favored a very well-funded operation to whitewash the face of Maduro and his crooks, pretending to give the idea that the situation in Venezuela is improving. But reality is stubborn, and the truth is that migration keeps growing and won't stop as long as Maduro is in power. Social unrest is intensifying, and children are dying from hunger. Let's face it, we have one opportunity in 2 years. The regime seeks desperately to get legitimacy through a presidential election that is totally controlled by them, but that wants to show a democratic facade with the complicity of some international actors. The failure of the interim government, in addition, and the recent accusations among the actors and groups that were part of it has generated outrage and mistrust in society that claims now for an urgent and true change in leadership. This new leadership cannot be appointed by the political parties or international actors. It has to be chosen by the Venezuelan people, here and abroad. And it can be done through a primary process that is free, fair, transparent, and organized by civil society. I am not naive. We all know against whom we are fighting. This is not a conventional regime. This is not a conventional conflict, and this is certainly not conventional elections. We have learned from more than 20 years of struggle, from our failures and our achievements. We have learned through citizen organization and international pressure. But just imagine what it would mean for the Venezuelan people, for our region, and for the US national security to have Maduro in power for at least 8 more years. My decision to participate in the primary process goes beyond my intention to run for office. It has to do first and foremost with the imperative need to build up a formidable citizen movement that finally can achieve our goal, defeat the regime and liberate our country, Venezuela.